everybody, Ernest Chapman here again with the Magic Music Method. I'm so excited to see people subscribing to the YouTube channel, sharing this on Facebook, and giving me feedback. It really is awesome to see the ideas that this is giving people and some of the comments and questions I've been getting. Last week I got a few comments and questions about distraction training. What is distraction training? Distraction training is a way to deal with performance anxiety. Let's take a look at a quick example. You ready? What's 2 plus 2?
4.
What's 4 plus 4?
8.
What's this?
A jack.
What's 7 times 7?
49.
What's 49 plus 49?
98.
Okay. What's 98 plus 49?
I'm gone.
This is a really good sandwich. Oh my God! I love sandwiches. So let me tell you a little story. A couple years ago I started taking martial arts, taking Hapkido. One time I went into my lesson and we were doing sparring. And I'll never forget this. The instructor turned the lights out. He turned the temperature up to like 100 degrees, and this was in the summertime, so it was already really hot in Nashville. You know, you could fry an egg on the pavement on the sidewalk. Turned the temperature up to 100 degrees, turned the lights out, lit incense, and then he put on the same heavy metal song on repeat. So it just over and over and over again. And we did rounds of sparring in the dark. Very, very distracting. And it made me think at least, about what I was actually doing if I couldn't see myself, if I couldn't see my opponent. And as I was going back in my music lessons that week and in the next couple of months, I started to think, wow, I should really be preparing these students for situations where things go wrong. Say you're on stage and your cable comes out of your amp, or you look out in the audience and you see someone in the front row that you really wish wasn't there. Any number of things can distract you. Another thing that can distract you is your own anxiety, your own fears. So let's look at how we can strategize around this. Let's figure out a way to build such a strong mental filter that nothing can get in the way. Everything happens in your mind, especially when you're on stage. Everything that's happening is coming from your mind into your body. So I call that the mind-body. Anything that can get into your mind will affect your body. So if you have fears that get through the filter, that get into the mind-body, they can cause problems. They can cause mistakes. Because you're not mentally present. If you're afraid, you're thinking about something bad happening in the future. It's not even happening in the present moment. You're just feeling the fear. The distraction can also get through. So if these things can get through and cause mistakes to happen, we need a stronger filter. And that's what distraction training does. It's to strengthen the filter, the mental filter, so that it's so strong that nothing gets through. And it's an interesting experience because you can feel the fear and do it anyway. So if nothing gets through, everything bounces off, then what is fear but just another distraction? In fact, it's the same thing. Fear is just one of many things that can distract you. And the specific methods of doing this training involve asking people questions while they're running through a piece of music, preferably something that they already know. Asking them questions they have to answer to strengthen the filter. You build that resistance to something that's bothering you. You can wave your hands around. You cannot touch them. That's against the rules, so there's a no-touch rule. It's especially important if you're dealing with kids. If you're teaching lessons to kids, you've got to establish those boundaries, otherwise sometimes things can get a little bit crazy. So there's no touching. Anyone can stop the exercise at any point by yelling out a safe word or some kind of a red light signal that stops the exercise. So what happens is you build this filter up, these things aren't happening anymore, and then instead of it going this way, it goes this way. Your mind-body is completely focused on what you've been rehearsing, what you've been repeating over and over again. Those patterns, those physical movements, those projections of emotion and feeling, that's the music. And that's accurate now. Of course, it's only accurate if you've programmed your subconscious mind to repeat the movements and make the sounds accurately through the right methods of working on things over and over and over again. And it's only accurate if you're really relaxed and you're playing music like a game, which I go over in some of my other videos. And in the book, which you can sign up for on the email list on the website magicmusicmethod.com, once it's out, I'll let you know, I go into a lot of details about exactly how we strengthen this filter. So we've got a stronger filter. How we strengthen this filter, how we program the subconscious mind to repeat certain patterns of movement, and how we increase the accuracy, decrease the mistakes, and eliminate fear and distraction as a problem. Then you can take it a step further. You can actually eliminate the fear altogether. But this is just the starting point. You've got to have a strong filter. So now I'm going to let you see one of the videos of myself getting distraction training from one of my students.
Okay.
All right, mess me up.
So what did you do for your 3rd birthday?
I think we had a little kiddie pool.
What's your favorite kind of cake?
It's vanilla cake with chocolate icing.
I was getting close.
That's getting close.
How many states in the USA have you been to?
Oh no. I don't even know. 20 or 30? That's really bad right there. Don't let me recover. I got through that.
What is your mother's maiden name?
Nielsen.
Darn it, What was your favorite theme park that you've ever been to?
Oh! I don't know. Make it stop. Where am I? That did it. I totally got lost. There's a place in Denmark. There's a place in Denmark that we went to. Okay, you successfully seriously
finally.
messed me up.
Awesome.
All right. So as you can see, even the teacher will get messed up sometimes in distraction training. It's very important if you're a teacher to let your students try this on you if you're going to do this to them, because it's got to kind of go two ways. You don't want it to just feel like you're messing with them and that's it. They really get a kick out of it as long as you obey the basic ground rules of no physical contact, that you have to keep playing, and that there's always a safe word, which we didn't have to use for this. I've got a few other things I've filmed that I think I'll probably wait on that are pretty hilarious. I'll be collecting more footage as this goes. So definitely leave a comment, subscribe on YouTube, join the email list at magicmusicmethod.com, and check out the Facebook page at facebook.com/magicmusicmethod. Thanks so much. It's great making videos, and I love your feedback, so keep it coming. Thanks.
To come and even the score, because it seems that you're playing